What's up, guys? Winter Kills here. Welcome back to a brand new deck profile. This is what you guys wanted to see today, so I'm gonna go ahead and post this profile. There's a couple builds of this deck running around, mainly just two, really. Just a pendulum version, which basically has like no DDD in it at all, and it's just a pendulum build. And then there's a pure version, which I've been messing around with on stream, and I like it. There's no real particular reason I want to start playing DDD again, other than I just wanted to kind of revisit it and play it for old time's sake and get an updated profile out there for you guys. I've actually had to record this video like twice now because for some reason my memory card just failed the first time. I don't know why, it just did that randomly. Now I'm re-recording this. But I also have a 3-card combo to show you guys at the end, which ends you with Wee Witch, Siegfried, and Krista winning. But without further ado, we'll go ahead and get into the profile. Starting with 3, Kepler. This guy is really awesome because not only does he go into Linkuriboh super easily, obviously he's level 1, but he also searches your contracts, which is super important. 3 Lamia, level 1 tuner, again, really important to see this card in your opening hand for any sort of combos. Definitely a really great card, definitely want to have it 3. 3 Swirl Slime, again, huge play starter, fusion from hand, summon monsters from hand by banishing from grave. Very, very good card. 3 Copernicus. I was playing this card at 2, but I think I want to play it at 3 again, just simply because a lot of the times this helps you get to that missing piece that you need in that 3-card combo by, summoning him to the field and getting in something in the graveyard, which is a lot of times just needed in most cases. So I really like playing him at 3. Was playing him at 2 though, and playing a the one that destroys back row. I forget his name. 3 Ragnarok is our next card. Basically, if he's normal special summon, you can target a DDD monster in your graveyard and special summon it, and then you contribute a DD monster, basically, and then you target a monster your opponent controls and banish it. So that's his monster effect. Its pendulum effect is that if you special summon a DD monster, except during the damage step, you can target a DD monster in your graveyard, special summon it. You take 1,000 damage, and your opponent takes half battle damage. So a lot of summoning combos here with this guy, super important. And then we play 2 DD Savant Thomas. This guy has 2 really good effects. Again, his pendulum effect basically just adds back a face-up DD card from your extra deck, and his monster effect is basically you can destroy 1 DD card in your pendulum zone, and then summon 1 level 8 DD monster from your deck, which is basically going to be Ragnarok. So you summon this, get it on the field however you can, and then you destroy this, and then you summon another one of these. Or you could destroy another Thomas, or a Kepler, or a Copernicus. It really doesn't matter. And that can trigger other effects as well, which is super hype. And then we have 2 Necro Slime, because this is Swirl Slime's counterpart. You need to play 2 of these. And then 1 Leonidas, simply because it's just a great counter against burn, and it's just really helpful. And it's a nice name to play as well. It can save you from burning to death too, which is awesome, because anytime you take battle damage, you can summon it from your hand, and then you regain the damage you took, and then while it's on the field, you take no damage. So, and then for spells, 3 Contract with the Gate. For this, basically just searches any DD card, and then you take 1,000 during the standby, which is not too big of a deal as you may think. 3 Allure of Darkness, obviously when you draw power, and 3 Called by the Grave, because you just have to play this card this day and age. Or you lose to hand traps, which is super unfortunate, but it is what it is. Just 3 cards that take up deck space. And same thing with this card too. Honestly, don't want to play it in here, but you just need it. You just need the raw draw power to like brute force you into good hands. Sometimes your allures just don't do you any good because you have to get rid of a card in the process from your hand. 2 Wear though, because a lot of the level 1s in this deck are super important to have. Whether it be Necro Slime, Lamia, or Kepler, it's just really important to have those level 1s in your hand to get your plays going. So you do take 2,000 if you don't normal summon it, the card you added with it. But if you end with a D-Arc or a Leonidas in hand, it's really not that big of a deal, and you don't have to worry about taking the 2,000. Soul Charge, 1 for 1, Foolish Burial, Raigeki, Contract with the Swamp, and Monster Reborn, and that pretty much wraps up the main deck. Now we'll go into the extra deck. Sorry, these are all in mixed match sleeves. Had to go through a lot to find all this stuff. We'll go with the links first. So 1 Linkuriboh, 1 Wee Witch, 1 Master King Archfiend, 1 Decode, and 1 Summon Sorceress. I still don't have a Summon Sorceress yet. If you don't have this card, I don't know if Europe has this card yet or not. I have no idea. You can just play some other Link 3. It could be a Unicorn, it could be a Nightmare. It does not have to be Summon Sorcerer. This is just a win more card. So don't get butt hurt if you don't have the card. Okay, relax. Now we'll go into the fusions. 1 Beowulf, 1 Diarch, and 2 Genghis. Self-explanatory for any DDDs, honestly. 2 rank 8s, Duodon, and number 38. And then our synchros are Adai's Meteorburst Dragon, DD Gust King Alexander, DDD Curse King Siegfried, and Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon. There's tons of other synchros you can play in this deck, as well as pretty much every other type of extra deck monster in here. Tons of options. I found like these are just the most used ones and the ones that are going to come up the most, not any like niche sort of other cards that you can play. But now I'm going to show you guys the combo. So I'm just going to start with Lamia, Kepler, and Swirl Slime in hand. And the play will end with Wee Witch, Crystal Wing, and Siegfried. So we start with Kepler, and then Kepler's going to grab you a contract. It's got to be Dark Gates. Dark Gates going to add you Necro Slime. And if you open up these cards in any other order, just search the card that you need. You could even do this if you didn't open Kepler and you open up some other DDD monster. You could just normal summon this, link into Linkuriboh, and then fusion normally and just summon the other card that you would have opened instead of this from your hand with Swirl Slime to trigger Genghis to summon out Lamia, etc., etc. So you do that, and then you're just going to link into Linkuriboh. This card is super helpful in this deck. Then you fusion away with these two. You need to have another DD in hand to summon off of Swirl Slime to trigger Genghis. So then you just banish Swirl Slime to summon Lamia from hand, and then you summon this. This would be in your extra deck, keep that in mind. And then you're going to synchro. Actually, you need to do it like this. I would say link first, and go into Wee Witch with the 2 darks. Just like that. Make sure you guys can see this for the most part. And then you're going to synchro into a level 7, which is going to be Gust King. So you put him there. And then you're going to use Necro Slime to banish Genghis and Necro Slime to summon the Diarch. And that's going to activate Gust King to summon this. And then you synchro for Crystal Wing, like that. And then you use Lamia's effect, last but not least, send this to the grave, summon it, synchro, this gets banished, and you end with a Gust King just like that. There's tons of other things you can do with this play if you open up really well. There's a way to like use Summon Sorcerer in this combo to end with like a rank 8 as well, but it just takes a lot of cards and like really good luck essentially. This is just a pretty consistent combo though, and one of the main reasons I said, yeah, I'll give this deck a try again. So let me know what you guys think. I don't think this is like a top tier meta contender. I don't think it will be anytime soon. It's just a cool build and a fun deck for me especially. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you did. I'm spilling these cards everywhere, dude. The fact that I re-record this just tilted me, dude. I don't know what it is. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Winterkill signing out. We'll see ya in the next one.